Hello everyone, welcome back to another unboxing video for Tokyo Treat. Obviously by the title, I finally got my box the other day. And there's the front cover for the autumn exclusive. And there's the box itself. Perfect condition, as DHL does a great job at shipping really quickly. And we have the book interior there. Trying to obscure my scan so you can't do it, even though you're not really going to get anything from it. Oh, here are the various items inside this box. Problem, I'll get to it in a minute. Here's some of the other pages. And just the back side, some Instagram photos. I'm a little slightly disappointed in this box. Sort of. There's something concerning inside the box here with something that was changed. Due to the mix-up on page 4 of our booklet and our website promo pages, we did not properly inform our subscribers that the Sable coconut cookies in our November box would be one of 2 snack variations. I'm not sure which one I have. I haven't looked yet. So, but looking through the various items in this box, I mean, they're all good. Every box pretty much is great with Tokyo Treat. The problem is repetition. And it's getting a little too much of that lately, TT. It's like half this box is stuff we've had before in over the months and years. There's only like, if you count the drink, which I'll get in that in a minute. You got at least 3, maybe 4, 5, well, I'd say 6 items. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that we've had before. So, I mean, it's an okay mix of new and old, but mostly the box should be new. You know, stuff we haven't tried before. I mean, there's a lot of snacks and candies out there in Japan that, as I've mentioned many times, the vast majority of boxes can be a really good mix of new stuff. You really don't have to repeat unless it's very popular items. It's like this one here is a Dagashi treat, and we've had it many times before, which goes to the onion taro. All the best veggies come out in autumn. This corn treat is a light snack with a rich and savory onion flavor. Super addictive. They're like cheesy poofs. Sorry, I'm going to sniff a little bit because my nose is slightly stuffy today. I think it's because of the weather conditions. We had some rain this morning, and it's slightly overcast. I had to put up a curtain, my little sheet here, to block the sun, because sometimes it'll come blaring in and just blind my face. But they're just little cheesy poofs in a way. Well, they're like, they are the same crunchy variety that a cheese puff is like, but it doesn't have that flavor. But they're quite good. And they have this very light onion flavor to them. The salt itself is more noticeable, but it's not overpowering. So it's not something that would make you go, ooh, too much salt. No, it's quite good. This packaging doesn't. I think this is one of the new ones. It has to be, because I don't recognize the artwork. And I mean, it's just another Dagashi treat. A little small sample bagged away. They're the Yamato Turtle Crackers. These have been enjoyed by Japanese people for ages. Their sweet and salty flavor, plus a crunchy texture, makes them popular snack all year round. Open it over here, so try to cut down on the popping and things in my mic. They're just little rice crackers in a way. And they even smell like a nice rice cookie or cracker. Good flavor, slightly sweet quality to them. It's not like a candy sweet. The coating on them might be just a little bit like caramel. Yeah, it has a take a Cracker Jack and tone down the caramel flavoring, so it's a little bit like that mixed with a really nice cooked rice taste, and combine them together, and that's basically what you have there. I'll save that last. Here's another Dagashi. We've had, I think, something similar to this before, maybe even the same thing. I just don't recall the packaging quote. Potato fries. We've had them many times. Ever wondered how Japan takes on American treats? These salty snacks replicate that flavor of fries in this tasty snack. All right. Fried potato. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, we've had these before. They're just like little rice noodles. Taste-wise, they have a very, very light coating of salt. And there's a light oil flavor to them, like you would have with like McDonald's or any of the normal fast food chain fries. So, they taste just like an actual French fry, just in a hard form. And the funny thing is, this one here is very similar, and we've actually just had these somewhat recently. These Aji curry. They belong. Everyone loves curry in autumn, and Japan is famous for it. These light snacks are the perfect treat for when you want the heartwarming curry taste wherever you go. But the design is the same. They're just little rice noodles, but they have ridges in them, and that one's flat. Comparing the two, they're both quite good. This one has an excellent curry flavor to it. The spices. The salt is minimal, just like those. Good crunch. Combining the two would be nice. But if you compare them together, I prefer this one of them both. Because the nice curry flavor it has. And here's a little Dagashi treat I love. So, it's nice to get these repetitions in the boxes, but the ultimate goal is to allow people to try new things. So, TT, do that. Don't put so many same things that you've done before over the months and years. You gotta put more new things than old. That's all I'm saying. But this is always a treat, and this is a staple technically for the box. It comes in different packaging, but it's all the same. This is the Ramen Shop Snacks. These crunchy ramen snacks have an addictive chicken flavor and crunchy texture that'll have you hungry for more. But if you want to try them in a different way, try adding hot water. That's all it is. The dry noodles, soups that you can buy in the store, which are good, but I prefer the ones straight from Japan. They're better. on the digestive system because it's hard for your body to actually eat the top ramen. Though it's hard for those noodles to be digested by your system. But these are the same type as those, but they're in a nice flavor instead. And you don't have to stick it in hot water if you don't want to. I'll tell you one thing, that curry, Jesus, I can't even open this thing because of that. Try this out. There we go. The curry left some oily residue. But you can see, it's just the same type of noodles. Ooh, there you go. Look like mealworms. They're wiggling! Very light on the salt. Has a good chicken broth sort of flavor to it. Almost like maybe chicken broth curry, you know? But it's a good way to eat the noodles without having to put it in hot water type of deal. So, and here's the main disappointment for the box. Okay, 2 months in a row, we've had a lack of a proper drink. And that's a little disappointing to me because the last box, and I think it was Tokyo Treat, if I remember right, we had coffee. And we got it again. I don't drink coffee. I don't like I like the smell of it. Tiramisu is the closest thing I like to coffee. But I don't, even my mom did not like this. She's not she's a hot coffee drinker. I mean, she's a specialty. She likes specialty varieties of it. So, I mean, the artwork's nice, but we don't drink coffee. So, and there's a lot of people that don't. So that just goes to waste in the box, in my opinion. So if you're going to do that, it would probably be better to put that in the box as well as a normal, something different, a soda or a juice or something like that. At least give a variety. That way people aren't left with something they're not going to even try. And I'm not going to try it because I don't like coffee. And I did try the last one we had. I mean, this one here, as I'll show you, this is the Dido X Demon Slayer Sweet Coffee, as to say. Need some energy to fight the demons? We've got you! This tasty and sweet coffee features one of 12 different Demon Slayer characters and has a delicious sweet flavor that comes with a refreshing and sharp coffee beans. That's all fine and good if you like it. So, but again, I tried a little bit of the last can we had. No, not a fan of it. Anyway, moving on to Better Goods. This is one of the new items. I don't recall seeing this packaging before. We might have had it. It just doesn't come to mind. This is called the Caramel Taro. Sweet things are the best to eat when the weather gets colder. And we love this rich sweetness and crunchy light texture in this peanut-shaped caramel corn. Okay. So these are corn. Look like rice to me. I mean, it looks like a rice chunk. That's a nice caramel, even on my slightly stuffy nose. Has a nice baked, almost like baked peanut butter or peanut flavoring, or caramel. Very crunchy. Very light caramel flavoring to it. It kind of is like a caramel peanut butter in a way, mixed together. There is a peanut quality to it, so they're good. They're nice. And here we have another staple that's been in the box many times before, but they're always good. It's just give us something new. This is the Uncle Pierre's roll cake. It's basically a Little Debbie. That's all it is, but it's smaller. Rich and creamy flavors of Uncle Pierre's roll cake that will have you thinking of home. The sweet and nostalgic flavors of the treat are well loved by Japanese people. Yeah, I mean, they're good. Problem is, let me pop the top here. Show you the size. Okay, here's the packaging size. If you take it in half and roll it back, that's the actual size of the cake. I mean, you're getting very little. Compared to like a Little Debbie, which the size equals, the packaging equals the size most of the time. I mean, see, very small thing. I mean, you need a couple of them to even give yourself a full state. But it has a really strong shortbread smell to it. And the interior there has a nice buttercream type of layer inside. So they're good, just a little too small. Well, that's interesting. I think we got two of the same thing in here, just different packaging. So we got these two here, which, if I remember right, they're basically the same. Let me see which way I need to hold them here so I can show you. These two here. I love the packaging artwork, though. It's a little rudimentary, but it still catches your eye. This one, I mean, we've had both of these before. You probably recognize them. That one, Mochi Taro. Moon viewing is a popular autumn pastime for Japanese people. And you know what goes great with that activity? Mochi, of course. The gentle saltiness of the fried mochi treat is perfect for a relaxing time while watching time go by. And then you have this one, which is the Dondonyaki kimchi flavor. Let's bring a little bit of spice to our autumn with this Japanese and Korean treat. Oh, I didn't know it was Korean. Interesting. The tasty, bite-sized kimchi-flavored cracker has a tasty, crunchy texture and gentle spice to warm you up on chilly days. But I believe this is the same as this one. So we'll see. I think they're both mochi. Well, that one. The one out of the white bag is quite tiny, as you can see. They're like little croutons. The one out of the red bag here is much larger, but they're basically the same. I mean, this one's just a bit bigger. And, whoa, a little bit too much salt. Wow. Ooh, it's got a good burn, though. It has a nice spicy hit to it. It's a little bit too salty, in my opinion. If you cut the salt in half and keep the burn of the spice, these would be perfect. As it is, you might want to rethink eating that. As for these, they're always excellent. These little mochi croutons. Perfect. Actually, I have a salad in the fridge. You know, those bowl salads you can buy at Walmart. Has the chicken on top and then cheese and dressing and things. I have two of those in the fridge. Those are good on that. I even use those with that. This wouldn't be a good idea on a salad. It's just too much salt. And you overdose yourself. It'd be like taking a salt shaker all over your salad there. Let's see. Consolidate my clips here. I gotta get some more. These little clips are really good. And here's another staple that we've had many times before. These little astrological cookies in a way. Constellation, they call them. Choco cookies. It's getting dark at night, so it's perfect for enjoying some stargazing and cookies as well. The thick and crunchy chocolate and biscuit of this treat feature a cute star design. See which one I got this time. Will it be Pisces? Which I am. Nope. It is Sagittarius. If you can, there you go. You can see it right there, Sagittarius. So that's pretty cool. You can see the biscuit on the bottom there. Itchy. Has a nice dark chocolate to it. Again, I've mentioned this in the past. Every time we get those, they're very much like a Lu cookie. It's got the chocolate, milk chocolate on the top. Also, they have dark chocolate too, and the cracker on the bottom, or the cookie. So that's basically that in style. So you probably noticed there's a couple edits in this video, and I've had to stop, deal with my nose, because sometimes it just goes nuts. It has nothing to do with COVID. It's purely seasonal, especially today with allergies. I think we have a high count of pollen going on right now, so it's just really wrecking me with my nose. So, and I don't want to have you deal with that. Yeah, we got a little Umabu. Another great design on it. This one is the cheese variety. I saw somebody mention this on Twitter that they really like this. I'll give this one a try. This is a treat for all you cheese lovers. The crunchy corn stick favorite Umabu has a rich flavor that is popular in Japan among kids and adults alike. All right. Oh, it's out of date. Can't eat it. The big Cheeto stick is back. There you go. It's got a big hole in the center. If I could smell it. Damn. Yep. It's got a good cheddar cheese type scent to it. Well. Yeah. Now this one, yeah, gets you in your teeth. It's very much like a Cheeto. And the flavor of the cheese, I mean, it's a little better. Cheeto's a little overpowering at times. My reaction when I first bit into it, was that I thought it was a little too salty. But it's actually toned down. It's not as strong in that quality compared to the flavor itself, which is quite tasty. I would say it's like American cheddar in a way, or the liquid cheddar that you can buy and you can dip into. It's a little like that in flavor. And we have is that on my book here? Nope. Where's my other one? There it is. So they were mentioning this before. My book here shows the Sable coconut cookies, but I didn't get those. I got this instead. Creamy colon, or cream colon. This is the sweet potato variety. And they didn't give her a description. But basically, I mean, I believe, had these before. We've had many sweet potato varieties of colon. And there's the interior once you rip it open. Nothing inside other than colon. You have a nice shiny purple packaging. Wow. It smells like sweet potato, but at the same time, it's very, I don't know, I guess it's just sweet potato, but it has this very sweet smell to it compared to a normal spud, in a way. There's an unbroken one. Kind of like, why I never can remember that snack. The ones you could buy at convenience stores around here, they come in different varieties from pizza to cheese to jalapeno. And they're pretzels. I'll remember and I'll put the name down here so you can remember too if you can't recall. Very, very soft. You would think with this flaky layer around it, it would be slightly crunchy, and it is very minor. But as soon as you bite it, it just melts in your mouth. You can basically crush it against the top of your mouth and it just squishes. Taste-wise, I am not a sweet potato fan. I don't eat them normally, but it tastes like that. But it's more appetizing, in my opinion, than the normal variety of mashed SP. This is kind of candy-like in a way. The sugar level is not too high, but it's probably natural sugar. I don't know. It could be artificial at the same time, but I doubt it because these are usually pretty healthy in a sense. But the taste is very basically sweet potato with a little bit of crunch because of the wrapping around it. It's good. Before I get to the chips, let's do the Pocky. We have Tasty Pocky. This is a fresh fall exclusive snack in one of our favorites. A classic sweet Pocky milk chocolate coats a fragrant pretzel base made with cultured butter. That makes this Pocky extra creamy and indulgent. Here's the back side. Nothing. It's where you could put a message on it and give it to somebody. Okay. Here's your Pocky. And of course, inside we have 2 packages. Not very colorful. What's weird is they show you how to open it. Pull here. And get one out. Nice chocolate stick there. It does have a almost buttery scent to it. What did you say the best was? Butter, yeah. It definitely has that quality to it. Chocolate and butter. That's a weird mix. You imagine, I just can't. The heart attacks that would happen if somebody were to coat a stick of butter in chocolate and then eat it. Oh my God. But the equivalent is this. And it's quite nice. In a toned down variety, of course. You have that very, very light butter flavor with the chocolate and the pretzel together. It makes a great combination. Just back here. Here. Lastly, we have 3 different things here. And we'll start with the new Kit Kat. I don't think we've had these before. Cream cheese. Ooh. Let's see. Cheesecake is super popular here in Japan. Well, as well as everywhere else in the world. And we wanted to share it with you in this autumn Kit Kat form. The flavor is boosted thanks to the cheese powder and a hint of salt in the wafers. Ooh. And there's the backing. Now, what I like about this one, this is another recyclable package. It's paper with a light wax coating on it, so it'll degrade in the environment nicely. All packaging should be like that everywhere in the world. Do it over here so it doesn't make so much noise in the microphone. And there's the cheesecake packaging. They look a little bigger, but maybe I'm just seeing things. Where's my flap? There it is. Yeah, they're shorter than your normal variety. The ones we got in the last boxes, the apple pie, the best Kit Kat in the world, they were a little bit longer. Look how stubby these are. They definitely have a cheese scent to them, mixed with the white chocolate. Wow. I'm stunned. Into silence, sort of. The sugar level is a little high, but not much. It's quite noticeable compared to the apple pie Kit Kats, which are so balanced. The best. These you really notice the sugar. The flavor is quite delectable with the cream cheese quality to it and the crunch of the wafer, and there is a little bit of salt. You definitely taste that. It's not overpowering, it's just slightly noticeable. That I would have to agree that apple pie is the best. Those I would probably put second. Matcha is good. I'm not matcha. Wasabi. Those are excellent. The sea salt ones were. I got some of those in the fridge. Those are decent. I think the apple. There's so many different varieties. This is quite good. These are, I have to agree that with some of the other people I've read that they're saying that they're excellent, and they are. I gotta have a drink. If you wonder what I have, it's Jarritos Mango. They're good. I'm gonna drop. Recommend Jarritos anywhere. They're natural flavored Spanish drink. And now we'll go to another sweet potato chip. Kind of looks familiar. I don't know. We might have had these, but again, it slips my brain. I don't remember if we did or not on these. I mean, we've had sweet potato chips before, but I can't remember if it was these in particular, which are... Where are you hiding? Oh, they are. Sweet potato osatsu crackers. The sweet and light cracker is the treat you need to try this autumn. Inspired by Japanese sweet potatoes, the crackers have a perfect balance between salty and sweet, and they come in two colors to replicate those of the spuds. Excuse me, if you heard that. There's the interior, so you can see them all. And there's the curled ones, which is funny. On the front, they don't look curled at all, and then you get in here, and they're all bent over. Very airy. I mean, again, you crush them against the top of your mouth; they just dissolve so fast. Have a sweet. There is a sweet and salty quality to them, which is quite nice. The salt is not overpowering. Then you have that sweet potato taste mixed in there. So the sweet and salt is really good. They're like, they have the same kind of flavor as these colons, but more airy and refreshing, where those are quite strong, but not in a bad way. So those are excellent. Even though I'm not a sweet potato fan, those are good. And last, and very least, because that's all I have in the box, yeah, no more small things, are these interesting looking chips, which are the Calbee Cottage Plum and Bonito flavor. Okay. Made by slowly frying the thick cut chips for an extra crunch. In other words, kettle cooked chips. The cottage chips balance the fishy, savory flavor of bonito, which is what? With a gentle sourness from the plum for a truly unique flavor. Okay. I don't know what a bonito is. So there's the backside. Some different varieties of chips down there at the bottom. And a QR code. They smell like normal potato chips. They look like a kettle chip, kettle cooked chip. Very crunchy. Huh. They're the odd candy quality of the plum flavor, which is quite overpowering. The last time we had some plum flavored chips, they were a little too much. That candy quality to them was a little. These are excellent. I mean, they have the same kettle taste to them. You got the oil, and you taste that right away. But there's that little bit of candy tang or sweetness in the background of each one. It's just in the background. It's not overpowering. It grabs your attention when it's like, what is that? I don't know what the heck bonito flavor is, but I mean, as a normal chip, they're fine. They're quite good. Adding that little hint of plum to them makes them even better. So I like them. They're good. I wouldn't turn them down if I saw them in the store. So that's a plus. I mean, this whole box has been really good. A little bit too many little Dagashi repetition things that we've had many times before, and the lack of proper drink. So, but other than that, I like it. It's an excellent box, and I hope you enjoyed. Stay safe in these COVID times because people are getting sick everywhere. It's crazy. I'm hoping that I did read on Flipboard. Oh, there's something I want to show you too. That they've mentioned many times a quicker way of testing for COVID instead of shoving that stick up your nose, which I don't want to do. But I saw one on Flipboard where somebody was breathing into his tube about this long, and it said it only takes a couple of seconds to figure it out. If that's a plus, if that is the new method of testing, because that's so much easier. And trying to stick a stick into your brain just to test for COVID is really stupid. So, and I have these over here. I just got this great record. It's an Art Deco piece. Look at that. Really beautiful on the backside. Yes, it is a real record. There's grooves on it. It's a Whippo. I forgot his name. The artist's name was. What was it? Whippo. Well, it's just Whippo. I got it for the Totally Hip song. I thought that was all basically what was on it, but there's actually 6 songs on it. And blew my mind is one of them is by Lennon McCarthy. That's pretty cool. I don't have a lot of songs by him. So I wanted to record those and put them on my channel for everybody. And this is one of my all-time favorites. It's soundtrack to Storm Riders, the surfing film from the 80s. It's a great film. If you've never seen it, check it out. It's really good. It's got an excellent soundtrack. But the album is this really beautiful, crystal clear quality to it, just like ocean water. I like these unique records that are made like that. They even made the plastic it goes in unique, because usually they're square, and this one's fit to go right into it. It's a Japanese exclusive. It's hard to find that album, and there's one or two songs that still haven't been released for it. I was hoping. I have nearly the whole soundtrack to it. I think there's like maybe two instrumentals that have never been put out, which is a bummer. Okay, that is all for now. I will see you in the next unboxing video, if I can get it out of my mouth, which will be Japan Crate. So, take care. Thanks for watching.